Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Boss Talks. You're here with Michael Moskos and Joel Lord. And look, the reason why we do this and the reason why we call it Boss Talks is because we want you to be the boss of your life, really take control of your life. And we want to share with the things that happen to us through the week and happen to us, that come up through our lives and the things we've learned to help you take control of your life, because honestly, it took me 39 years to get where I'm at. And if I can help anyone just by saying something that helps someone get there quicker than me, like I reckon that my job's done. So, Michael, what are we talking about today, mate?
100%, bro. We're talking about what to do if you're a pleaser. What to do if you're a pleaser. What do you do?
Mate, what is a pleaser before we even get into that?
Well, I'm a pleaser. I think I'm a naturally born pleaser. We've spoken about this. You are too, I think.
Try not to be.
Try not to be. We try not to be. I think if I could just... I think I actually like pleasing people. I actually like helping people. I like caring for people. I like being nice. That's naturally like if it...
So that's human. That's a human. And you want to be... pleaser in the fact that you want to be a good person, a good human being.
Yeah, I think so, man.
So, like, what does that mean? Like, so what we're probably moving towards, because this is a Boss Talks about life in general and actually moving forward in your life. Are you meaning like a pleaser in the fact that you are trying to please everyone no matter what, and that is where you put the handbrake on in your life? So what do you mean as a pleaser in the fact that, like, so it doesn't hold you back? Like, what defines a pleaser?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I would love to be a pleaser. I think that's what I was trying to say, but it just doesn't work because you can't do it. Like, I've tried to do it in my life through things, and it just, you can't please everybody. Everybody's different. Everybody's going to have their view. And if you try to please everyone, it's impossible. And it just won't work. Like, I remember things like probably just a year ago, really, and just trying to jump on Facebook Lives and things like that, and it would just hold me back for so long. I would just procrastinate and hold back, trying to make it perfect before I took action on everything, because I had all this internal dialogue going on of trying to make it perfect and trying to make everyone happy and just trying to have it right. And when it was like the most frustrating thing, it just always held me back.
Yeah.
And it just took ages to take action. And then when I finally took the action, I probably did a good job in the end, but there would just be like one word or one thing or one sentence or one idea that I left out or that I said wrong. And I would just have this internal dialogue like, oh, somebody's going to be judging that. And that would just, like, I would have done a solid job. Like, there would have been people that would have been, like, pleased with it and liked it. But all I could hear was, like, that one person I didn't make happy. And that would just, like, stand out massively. And it was just absolute pain. Like, it took me ages to do stuff that was, like, that was putting myself out there. And then once I did, I never felt good anyway. So what actually has brought this up was one of my clients, funnily enough, having the same problem. So, and yeah, that's pretty much how we got here, really.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so
I know I'm not the only one that deals with that and wanting that. So
I think it's part of the journey for most people. Like, it's it just happens. But so how did you overcome that? Like what's the truth behind that? Like,
well, yeah, the advice that I gave to one of my clients was, she was wondering, like, she was taking ages to take action. And then when she took action on doing some marketing and doing these Facebook Lives, putting herself out there, she said, well, I want to do like 50 like a week. I could do 20. I could feel I could do 20 in 48 hours, but is that too much? I said, well, it seems like you're trying to make everyone happy. Like, and the truth is for some people, it will be too much. Like, they will think you're too much. That's given. And there's going to be, I think it's just going to be 50-50. Like, there's going to be 50% of people that's going to think you're crazy with what you're doing. You're crazy for going for your dreams. They're going to assume the wrong things. They're going to see the worst. They're going to pick out the mistakes, all of that stuff. Unpleasable. And then there's going to be another 50% that are going to freaking love what you do and just be so in awe that you're, going for it.
So if you're talking in a business perspective alone, like those 50% that don't like what you are doing, like they're not going to buy from you anyway. So it's best to clear them out anyway. So it's totally fine to clear them out, which that'll leave more room, funnily enough, in a vacuum there for people that do like what you're doing and do like what you're doing now. And it'll actually attract people to you because you're actually standing for something. People want certainty in their leaders. And if you are just like, I don't know, dilly-dallying around, try not to use a swear word on this, I haven't got a beeper, but like if you're just frigging around, no, they can do that on their own. They don't need your help to do that. So I believe that it's totally fine to polarize people. Like there's people that don't like that I wear a red shirt. There's people that don't like the fact that I've been successful in other businesses. They don't like that I'm in network marketing. And I think that I love the industry. And great, because they can go over and do stuff they like. They can follow who they like, and I've got no worry about that. And I think that the biggest thing when you're trying to please everyone is you're trying to get out of it without getting a hater. You're trying to get out of this thing, and it's just a rite of passage. It is impossible. Even if you did nothing, people are going to hate what you're doing. They're going to hate that you're not doing anything. So you might as well just do what you like. You might as well do what you love. Bugger them. Like, you're going to get haters anyway.
Yeah.
So just get them, and eventually some of them will turn into like your fans, and some won't. And then eventually they'll hate something else someone else is doing, and they'll probably go hate on them. Mm-hmm. But honestly, it's just a rite of passage.
Exactly. And it's how you know you're on the right track anyway. If you're like polarizing audiences or people, it should be a byproduct of being a leader. Like, it's a byproduct of actually doing something of magnitude.
Yeah.
It's actually showing people like you're actually making a difference. And yeah, there's going to be people that are going to see it as a positive thing. People are going to fear change. Like, if it's actual change, if you're actually leading, actually influencing people, they're going to be people, hey, slow down on that change thing. Like, I've given up on positive change years and years ago. Just hold back. What about all this stuff? Like, like we've all experienced, like you just experienced a moment ago in your inbox. Yeah. So it's actually a really, really positive thing. And it comes back at the end of the day, like the classic thing, like, do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
If there's one person to please, it's going to be yourself.
And honestly, like, you want the gold nugget that I can give today. It's the day you become free of the good opinions of others is the day that you step into your power. You know, when you're free of other people's opinions, if you know you're standing in integrity, you know what you're doing is right, the product that you're selling or the service that you're providing is lifting the consciousness of the world or helping people or whatever it is that it does, and you know you're helping people, like, the hate will just drop off. Like, you won't even care because you'll know what you're doing is just. You'll know that you're a good person. You have good intentions. That's all that you need. You know, be the star of your own movie and don't worry about what the supporting characters are thinking because, you know, no one really thinks about them anyway. And I can honestly say, no, I bet no one has scrolled down your Facebook to that Facebook Live that you procrastinated about a year ago and given you shit about it.
No one. Myself. That's it.
No one.
My own. And
did people cheer you for it? Did people actually
That's all that happened.
Yeah.
That's all that happened.
And like, I don't think anyone gets off stage and goes, wow, or gets off a Facebook Live and goes, wow, I said everything perfectly. Like, I just tell myself a story where I'm okay with it because that makes you more human anyway. If you make a mistake, you're human. You're not a robot. So look, guys, just go for it. Don't hold back. Just go for it. If you like vegan food, then say you like vegan food, and then let the like the paleo people have a crack at you. If you like paleo food, and just say you like it. If you like, I don't know,
like there's a cool meme I've just got up here. I actually just saw it the other day. It was perfect. So you can't say this, but it's a donkey and two people, and it's like a meme, right? And it says people always have something to say. So there's two elderly people and a donkey, and they both are on the donkey, and there's people watching them saying, "Oh, two people on a donkey's back, poor animal." And then there's one of the guy on the donkey and the woman walking, and then there's people watching saying how cruel he is by letting his wife walk. And then the third one is the wife on the donkey and he's walking, and he goes, how stupid is he by letting his wife take the ride alone? And then the fourth one is they're neither of them on the donkey, they're walking the donkey, and people say fools, they're not even riding the donkey. So
that's amazing. How perfect is that?
Yeah, it's perfect, bro. Everyone's gonna have something to say, and there is no better feeling in my experience than actually knowing you've done the right thing. Like if you've actually created a difference with X number of people, and that it's positive, like you can feel it's positive, like it's a positive change, and then you have like one person say what you're doing is wrong, how dare you? It doesn't become laughable. It actually becomes a thing where you actually have like empathy for that person, where it's like, oh, like, damn, like you missed it.
Yeah.
You missed it. Like all these people saw it and they got help from it and they used it. And you took it as the opportunity to go into victim and blame and find something disempowering from what I was putting out. And I think that's everyone should just go for it, for the fact of seeing that ratio, like seeing like, because you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Like you've got like your movement and like all of the people that are getting really positive stuff out of it, but you're just doing you though. You're not trying to please everyone. He's just going out and doing him and doing the best job he can do. You're not comparing yourself to anyone else.
Yeah.
You've just got your head down and like, I'm just going to take action anyway. That's your whole thing. And
I don't even think about it anymore.
He doesn't think about it. I seriously see him all the time. He just don't think about it.
It's like, I was actually saying today at lunch, I'm like the dog that chases the stick. Like, and the stick is my goal. And if someone throws them, it's like, yeah, I'm after it. I don't even think about it. I'm after it. So
the dog.
I am the dog.
I want to ask you something though, bro, because I think we might disagree or
he's going to trigger me. I'm wearing a red shirt.
It's going to drop in.
I'm dropping in.
Yeah. Shortly after, I went from really, really, really caring and trying and falling for the perfectionist thing. I went into another stage because that got so painful. It was so hard and I couldn't actually take any action. Then I went to, I don't care at all. I don't care what anyone thinks. And then something happened where I actually, this is what my interpretation of it, I didn't care what anyone else thought. And I put like all these walls up and I was just blocking like all the good emotions as well. Yeah. I just became like, what's that when you got a mask? Like, I'm like, I don't care. I'm just going to say anything. I'm just going to do anything. If they don't like it, I don't care. And then what results did that bring? Well, nothing, because everyone thought, well, this guy's an absolute
anchor. I care, like kind of like what Gary Vee says. He says it really well. He cares about what everyone thinks, but not enough to change what he's doing. So I do care because I'm a human being. I do care what people think, but when someone comes along and wants to not be pleased with what I'm doing or have an opinion, well, I just look at them and go, okay, well, I'm just not the person that's here to help them. The help that they're going to get on their journey is going to come from someone else, and I'm cool with that. I've got no ego around the fact that I couldn't be the person to help them. So whether it was coaching or helping them make money or connecting them with someone that I know that can help them, if I'm not the guy, I'm not the guy. So like, I'm just going to be me. I'm going to stand in integrity. I'm going to be open, because you're right that those walls do get put up. And if you don't want to be arrogant, you want to be humble. Like you look at people like Ed Milet, he is the most down to earth, humble guy ever. Like when I met him in America, you wouldn't have known. You just would have thought he's a fit guy. You wouldn't have known what he was worth. You wouldn't have known he came in a freaking...
He makes like $200 million
just
a year.
a solid, amazing guy. Gave me time on multiple occasions.
No, he earns more than $200
million. He earns more than that,
He earns way more. I got the wrong guy.
Yeah.
But he's just really not. He's a really good guy.
Multiple jets, really kind, and got his beliefs sorted. Like he's a man that practices everything he learned in his personal development, and he's applied it, and he's got success, and he's worked hard, and he's all round amazing guy. And he's just open, and
you got to stay open, especially for the masculine. I think that's huge. And as soon as you lose that caring part of it, like that human part, it's what's the point anyway? And it just comes back to the question, you should be asking yourself is like, how can I please me? Like, how can you please yourself? How can you impress yourself? Like, forget about impressing and pleasing everybody else. It's yourself. So that to impress myself, I have to be open. I have to be kind, but I also have to take action on what I know I need to take action on and what's true to me at the same time.
Yeah, so for me, it's really pleasing to help others win. Like I love seeing other people win, and that's hard to beat. You know, it's hard to beat someone that wants to see you win. And I know I'm stealing that from Gary Vee, but I believe that totally in my mind that's how you do it. But I don't need to be the person that helps them win. And if they, and I don't make it about me. So if they don't like what I'm doing, I'm just like, I just move on. I literally just move on. I'm like, okay, next. Like, and that's okay because I believe that the universe is abundant. I believe that the world is abundant, and the person that they need is going to come along one day. And if it doesn't, well, then that's not me. My life changed when I decided to bring point for point energy. And what that means is when I'm helping someone and they bring 1 point of energy to the table, I'll bring a point back.
Yes.
I'm not here to bring 50 points to their half a point, because that's just how you run out of juice, right? So you run out of, and you're not actually pleasing them. You might think you are, but you're actually doing it out of ego for yourself, because you want to be that person that helps them, and you're disempowering them by making them dependent on you. So anyone that I help, I want to raise up so they can do it themselves, like the old teach them. So my motto is something that I got off my coach, and that was, I don't want to fish for them. I don't want to even just teach them. I want to teach them how to fish and get them really hungry for fish. I want them to love the taste of fish. So like show them how to do it.
So not give them a fish, not just teach them how to fish, but actually teach them how to fish and make them hungry.
Yeah, make them hungry. Yeah. Get them hungry to eat more fish, and then also give them the tools. Like give them everything. Don't hold them back. Show them how you did it with them so they can do it with someone else. And then that's really how you change the world. It's a runoff. It might take generations, but like it's better than like holding it behind because I want to be the guy. I don't care if I'm the guy. I don't need the accolade that I'm the guy that helps someone, or, and I see too much of that. Like, honestly,
bro, we both do.
It's just like, you are not like people out there now putting testimonials on Facebook and out there that are saying this person is like breaking through because of me. I totally believe that you're in ego.
Yeah, you're in
ego.
I
totally believe it. Why not shout them out and say how amazing this person is and just leave yourself out of it? Like honestly, like they were going to find someone else that would help them. Maybe, I don't know.
That's a very interesting point, man. I actually love it. Like the pleaser, the person to get really, really real, that is someone that is doing that for themselves.
Yeah.
Because the person is like looking at it in a holistic way over a long term way. They're not getting anything out of being dependent on you. They're being disempowered. And the only person that's getting empowered is that person's ego, with like them having to come to them all the time. So to stop being a pleaser and to take action and just be, impressing your best self and being your best self is actually leading with spirit and soul. That's actually what that is. Because the pleaser is fear-based, right? And the person that's just out there taking the action, and I'm just going to take the action, I'm just going to get the learnings, the people that need to hear it will hear it, and this is my truth, this is what I was put here to say. That is spirit, that is faith, that is belief, that is take me as I am, like I'm a force for good, and I'm here to help you, and if you see it in any other way, then that's okay.
Yeah, everyone that's listening to this, and you've listened, so like it's our 3rd episode, and we're pretty deep into it. It's amazing, and like you were not born when you were born. The doctor didn't go, "Oh, here's an average one." He didn't say that. He said, "Oh my God, here's another miracle. How amazing is this?" And your mother or father like believe that you're amazing and you are infinitely special. And don't get me wrong, you're no more special than the person next to you, but you are infinitely individual and special in your own way, and you've all been given a gift. So don't shy away from that. Bring it to the world. Like, don't die with the music still inside you. And like, not everyone likes every form of music. Not everyone likes every like genre of music. So some
all music's great though.
Like, all music's great.
Like, not for me. Like, I won't listen to country music, but it's great in its own right. And there's like, the people that need to hear what you've got to say, they need to hear you, that you need to shine. It's far out, man. This is good. Exactly. Yeah.
I
learned so much from this chat.
We do these chats just so we can have a great chat and we can learn off each other, but we whack the mic on so that someone else might benefit from our gobbledygook and our talk and our learnings. But listen, like I really feel that's summed it up well. Like, what do you feel like it's in the nutshell? So look, guys, if you found value in this, please share it. Like, we're not monetizing it yet. I don't know. Look, we're doing it for fun. Like, I enjoy my time with Michael immensely. And look, but if it really helps you, like, just share it. If it's helped someone needs to hear this. If you know that someone just needs to give up that last little bit of pleasing or something that we've said here, just share it out, because this is how you get the word out. This is how you change the world. Like, if you, just share good stuff. Like, share it.
And better than that, go do the thing that you know you need to do, but there's a voice inside of your head of what somebody else is going to think or the person that's going to hate on it. Just be okay with that, because you know who the hell you are, and just do that thing. It will set you free. And that's the biggest action. And then share the link.
Yeah. And honestly, like if someone hates on you, it's not about you. Don't make it about you. In this case, in that instance, you're not that important. They're just seeing something that they wish that they had the courage to do. In a lot of cases, and I reckon 99.9, it's literally because they wish they had the courage to do it. And perception is projection. And like, they're projecting, they're seeing what they could be if they just had the courage to do it themselves. And it's just their internal battle. So don't take it to heart, and go live your life and go be the boss of your life. Bosses, be a force for good. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys.
Awesome.
Have an amazing week, and like, subscribe wherever you find this.